think I've got an Aries kitty cat.
You've got an Aries kitty cat. Let's see. Oh, am I shuffling? Is that what you said?
Oh, no. Go ahead. Whatever
Well, I'm
you'd
just
like to do.
proving that this is in the moment, okay?
That's right.
Like this is really happening right here on the spot.
Right.
It's reality TV, only better. Right?
Yeah, because it's about you
Because it's real.
and not about the other guy.
So let's see. Oh. So there you go. I love it when this stuff happens. A little
All right.
shiver up the spine. So what do we have in the position of the environment? We have the same card that we had last month, in the month of June. However, this month it is in reverse. And again, this is the High Priestess. And so what does it mean when the High Priestess shows up in the reverse? This just means it's a magnification of what you need to do.
Right.
Which is access inner wisdom, access.
Slow down.
Yeah.
You
Look
need to
for
slow
the hidden. Looking for what is hidden
within you.
Within you, yes.
Right.
And in order to do so, yes, as an Aries,
well,
you probably do need to slow down. It looks like as if it's time to face.
yeah, something internal. Face something within you that is not at peace. Something that's disquieting within you, that is disturbing the waters of your spirit or your soul. And it's time to turn your attention inward. And it's begging you, actually, it's begging you to do so. The situation you're in is begging for attention. And it can't be resolved. Your situation cannot be resolved unless you take the time to do some really deep inner exploration.
Because sometimes turning your back on higher counsel
Not
can
a good
result
idea.
in tragedy.
Well, it can.
It can.
It can, or it can at least result in inner turmoil. Not facing up to those hidden parts of yourself. Maybe you're not doing what you really love to do.
It's karmic
Maybe you're not
imbalance.
with whom you are supposed to be with. Maybe your situation is wrong in some ways. So yes, so there's a tremendous need for Aries, and I understand why it's difficult for an Aries. Because an Aries is
On the go.
on the go, outside.
You don't really have time for
You
all
don't-
this
You
nonsense.
may not even believe it, even though you may be watching this. You always watch with a skeptical eye.
Yeah.
And which is fine. Skepticism is the first stage of wisdom.
Right.
So, but it's the first stage. It's certainly not the last stage. The last stage is reverence. The last stage is veneration. You have to start to revere things that are non-material, spiritual,
Unseen.
within you. If you don't revere those things will eventually
Be the undoing.
topple the exterior facade.
Just because
that
you
have.
can't see it doesn't mean it's not happening.
Right. So again, it's just about, the counsel is, please go in this month. And maybe the whole issue will be something's pushing on you. There's some sort of intuition trying to force itself out towards you, telling you something that you're not wanting to pay attention to.
And you're moving in the opposite direction.
And you're moving in the opposite.
Against advice.
Against inner advice. Against advice from
You're
spirit.
doing the opposite.
Right.
Oh, that's really weird. Because we had the Page of Cups there
Or before.
last month. Now we have another page, only reverse. It's not the Page of Cups, because then I'd really freak out. It's the Page of Pentacles. But again, another page. So there's some sort of a new thing you're challenged with.
Some new skill.
Well, this would be
Learning a new skill.
Learning how to
do
create financial
Stability or practicality, or how to make something, do something, how to apply your skill in some way that's new to you. And so you might be struggling to do that. struggling with a new set of learning prerogatives that you have to do. You have to do something. It's your challenge, and it might be difficult. And
But that may be because you're not taking your own
counsel.
advice.
You're not taking your own counsel.
So something's impractical,
Right.
and you're challenged with this
It's
new impracticality. It's
Right.
like very immature
Right.
impracticality.
Something that's immature.
Somebody's immature and impractical,
Or something
and you're
that
challenged by that
Right.
person,
that person,
or that part of your own nature.
or even something that might be presented to you that is impractical. And maybe your intuition is telling you that it's impractical.
Or they're impractical.
Or they're impractical. Your
Or
intuition
immature.
is counseling you against it. Could be.
Good job, Trudy. Okay, so we have the Eight of Pentacles reversed. And that is a great card in the upright. So it looks as if there's been a problem with focus, or there will be a problem. And this is great. Good thing you're here, because Spirit is giving you a heads up here.
Right.
It's time to pay attention, because we're going to see that there's going to be a symptomatic outpouring one by one by one by one. Things kind of fall off.
But it's in the reverse. This is too much work. You're overwrought.
Be. Well, it can be, but it can also mean that you're having a hard time focusing and paying attention to
The job at hand.
the job at hand. Yeah.
Or even that they're
Letting
taken
things
on
slip.
too much is what sometimes the card means. Because in the upright, every one of your practical challenges are met well.
Yes.
But in reverse, you may have taken on too much. Could have been something impractical.
One new thing, yeah.
One more new thing that you're not really prepared for.
Or you're seen as not being able to handle the job. It could be a perception issue also, influenced by this page.
Yes, something that you're not quite ready for. Your skill is not equal to the job yet. You need to go to school. You need further education. So unexpectedly, you didn't realize that this would be such a challenge to your skill level.
Also, that if this were about a relationship, it would just mean it's not working.
Right.
This relationship is not working. And then in the end, we have
The Seven of Cups reversed. We have all reversals. It's all right, Trudy.
Although I do think Seven of Cups reversed isn't bad.
No.
I think, and not that any of this is bad.
Instead of, yes.
But the
none
Seven
this
of Cups is
bad.
actually, in the reverse, better. I think. Because it means all of these cards are sort of saying that you're not paying attention. This says you're beginning to focus.
Well, choosing.
And you're choosing.
You're choosing one particular thing that is more important than the other. Maybe you've decided, all right, well, all these, I'm too spread out. My skill level isn't up to meet the challenge that has been presented to me.
Right, or I'm just too spread out.
So this is, usually it's envisioning all the other possibilities. So maybe instead of fantasizing now, you get down to
pragmatic.
Getting pragmatic. And that would be a very good thing at the end, because that's what you need.
Yes, because the challenge is, hey, I can do anything.
Right.
It's a little ungrounded.
It's a little ungrounded.
I can learn anything. I can put myself in any position. I can...
Bring it on, you're saying. Bring it on.
I'll
Sort of like
figure it
that.
out as I go along.
Contrary to your inner counsel, you're doing this because you feel, well, this
Just
would be
because
wonderful.
I can't do it
I can
well
do
doesn't
this.
mean I can't
Doesn't
do it.
mean I can't do it. Just because I maybe feel that it might be a little problem, I'll meet that. But you're not able to. And at the end, you become much more grounded
in reality.
Yeah.
And you really do stop
fantasizing,
stop dreaming
live
about
in the real world.
So you become less Pollyannish, less, your head stops living in the clouds.
Yes.
And you actually start to see things the way they really are.
It's kind of the beginning of that, actually.
It's the beginning of that at the end of the month. So you've got quite a challenge this month, which is to go inside, to really heed the call of your inner wisdom. And
this reading, by the way.
And this reading. And so,
because this reading is like the High Priestess.
Right. And to not get carried away with all the glory of what could be, and stay in the moment and make a choice as to what is the most important thing right now to you.
Don't try and do everything.
Don't try and do everything. That's basically what it seems to me the whole month is.
And at the end, it looks as if you're going to decide not to do that. If this is about a relationship, it also says that you think you can fix anything.
Yes.
But you really are having a hard time doing that because you know that it's unfixable.
Right.
And you sort of like at the end, all those delusions sort of fade away.
Right.
Yeah.
And you've been living in
a dream world.
Right.
So there you go. There's your reading, Aries. And if you'd like a counsel card, hire a spiritual counsel on this card spread.
I hope your children don't disown you.
Yeah. No, they won't. No way. We all do this from time to time.
Right.
Think we can fix anything.
Everything, yes.
Anyone.
And we take on the world because we think we're the strongest and the most capable. But when it comes to the actual doing of it, it's difficult.
You can't control other people.
No.
Or situations.
No, you can't. And
so let it go.
All right.
And go to the higher spiritual counsel card, the counsel card.
Oh, you need one.
That's good for you.
Oh, that helps.
Yeah, because you need it to listen to your High Priestess.
Yes.
And then just click on the link below if you would like a personal and private reading. We'll definitee try and put you first, even if you don't buy an emergency reading. Just tell us you're an Aries.
Right.
And so go to our website, avatrudyvirtualtarot.com. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
And I think we're getting ready to go swimming.
It's very soon here.
Yes, so join us.
Join us.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye, Aries.
Bye.